What's up, Latchkey warriors? Army Strong is at it again with another one. Alright, let's cut to the chase about why Gen X needs to create a YouTube channel. And don't mind the sarcasm, that's just how us Gen Xers do. You'll get used to it. Gen X, the original middle child of generations, has been too quiet for too long. It's time to claim our corner of the internet. Why? Because the world needs us. And because, let's be honest, we're tired of being the forgotten generation. Let's start with the basics. Do you see this? It's called a payphone. You put coins in it and make a call. Gen Z, millennials, this was our lifeline. And don't even get me started on how many times we had to pray there was no gum jammed in the coin slot. Coming soon to our YouTube channel, how to rewind a cassette tape with a pencil, why Blockbuster was our Friday night ritual, and how to survive without Google Maps. Spoiler alert, you needed actual maps. We're also the generation that knew the real meaning of hard work. If you wanted a bike, you mowed lawns. If you wanted to hang out with your friends, you finished your chores first. None of this let's just Venmo it nonsense. We earned it, and that's why we'll have segments like 10 ways to outsmart, a micromanaging boss without getting fired, and how to cry in your car and still nail that presentation. Because that's the level of resilience we've been living on for decades. And let's talk music. Gen X had the golden age of sound. Grunge, hip-hop, punk rock, alternative. We didn't just listen to music, we lived it. Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Public Enemy, they weren't just artists. They were voices of a generation. We'll show you why Nirvana's Nevermind blows anything on Spotify out of the water. We'll debate why MTV, when it actually played music videos, was basically our religion. Then there's resilience. Remember Latchkey life? Coming home to an empty house, fixing yourself a TV dinner, and maybe finishing your homework? That was survival training before it was trendy. And let's not forget the babysitter everyone trusted, Saturday morning cartoons. We raised ourselves, and we're here to teach you how to do the same. With a little humor, of course. And yes, sarcasm is our love language. We grew up on Seinfeld, The Simpsons, and Saturday Night Live. So don't expect us to hold back when we do segments like reacting to life hacks that are just common sense or breaking down viral trends. Why are we doing this again? We'll be the internet's much needed dose of eye rolls and truth bombs. We'll also remind you that aging doesn't have to be scary. Forget the endless anti-aging creams. We're here to embrace the grays, wrinkles, and reading glasses with segments like how to look cool while squinting at a menu and stretching is the new party trick. We'll show you that midlife can be both hilarious and awesome. And while we're at it, we're going to call out the nonsense. Participation trophies, please. Cancel culture versus accountability. Let's talk about it. Overrated trends we don't care about. We'll list them and you'll laugh. Finally, let's not forget our pop culture treasure chest. Gen X is basically a walking encyclopedia of all things awesome. From The Breakfast Club to The Goonies, we've got stories and trivia that will blow your mind. Saturday morning cartoons, legendary. TV theme songs, burned into our brains forever. Gen X isn't just the bridge between boomers and millennials. We're the glue holding the internet together. We can explain tech to boomers and reality to millennials. We can laugh at Gen Z's fashion choices because, surprise, we wore it first. So, why does Gen X need a YouTube channel? Because we've got stories worth telling. We've lived through the birth of the internet, the rise of boy bands, and the death of floppy disks. We've got the sarcasm, the humor, and the grit to make the internet a better place. Grab your flannel shirts, fire up your old camcorders, or fine, use your smartphone, and let's show the world why Gen X is still the generation to watch. Because if we don't, who will? Certainly not the kids still trying to figure out what a landline is. If you like this video, tell me in the comments. Hell, if you didn't like it, tell me in the comments. Let's talk about it like grown folk. Chat with you soon.